Today is the day. The prediction list. The next episode of
The most anticipated prediction list.
the next episode of Nobody Watches the Series. The thing we're gonna talk about today is the next set, GPT-14. We all know what happens to GPT-13. It was hyped. I understand it. The new Overlord and everything. Like, come on, the two of them, two new Overlords, a grade 3 and a grade 4. I mean, I'm gonna talk about that later, but we're gonna talk about the next set. Predictions. This is a predictions and dream, kind of like a wish list and prediction mixed together. I don't think I'm gonna be wrong about most of the stuff I say, but you know, it's Bushy Road. They make bad decisions anyways. So, for the clans that's gonna show up on this booster set, my prediction is Dark Irregulars, Gear Chronicle, Shadow Paladin, Royal Paladin, and maybe Pale Moon, and maybe, just maybe, Genesis. They're probably gonna shaft the Pale Moon though, sadly. Shaft means they're not gonna give as good support or anything really.
I know what shaft means.
Yeah.
You forget I go to college. Okay, the game just refused. Just wouldn't let me.
I know, it just sucks. I understand. So the first clan we're going to talk about, and the one I'm most hyped for, is Dark Irregulars. See, the first thing they have to do, the reason why I think Dark Irregulars is going to get support is because the main villain is a Dark Irregular user. Like, if they don't give that clan support, that's kind of retarded. In multiple ways. Like, they gave Aqua first, who also has a main villain, understandably, support, but come on. So obviously, we're going to get a new Gas. I think we're going to see Gastille actually do something later. Maybe not now. Obviously, when they announce the set, they're going to probably show him do something. But Gastille is definitely going to be shown in this next booster. I think so, at least. He's the main villain, and they pretty much announced all other main villains except for something that's going to use one of the Zero Dragons. But we'll just see what happens then. Which actually, that's when Genesis comes in, but we're going to talk about that later.
Okay.
So my prediction is a new Gastille and support for that card. And then I think they're going to announce some Bladewing cards. Actually,
something you love.
Yeah, something I've been waiting for. I think they're gonna give us, because in the GPT-13, what they did was they gave Celestials something that hasn't gotten support in who knows how long, and Liberators again something that hasn't gotten support, and so in new who knows how long. Not only a Strider, but both of them had new grade 4s. So I think Bladewings, again, one of those archetypes that hasn't gotten support in who knows how long, is gonna get a new grade 4 and a new Strider. Or a Strider in general.
Will it get the ultimate stride? And stops the future?
I mean, all clans are. Ignore him, he's stupid.
I don't play this. I don't play this dumb card game.
Yeah, it's not dumb, he just sucks at it. That's the problem.
That's also true. if I'm not good at it, it's dumb.
Well, I don't think he's really bad at it. I think it's just that he just has the right deck. Or at least not a completed deck. It's just like he expects to be a legend deck with a trial deck. He's insane. Remember that, guys. Anyways, I think Bladewings are gonna get support. Both in a grade 1, a grade 0, and maybe grade 2. Like Liberators did. I think they're gonna get the Liberator treatment more than the Celestial treatment, to where they get a grade 1, 0, 2, and 3. However, I wouldn't be surprised if they just got the 3 and 4. I mean, something's better than nothing. And then, another card for Dark Irregulars is probably another new Shaharot. I know we just got a really strong one last year. I mean last season with one Steeped in Sin Shaharot. And you can't guard with grade 0's ability as a rear guard. That's stupid, but you know what? I can accept it. But I think we're going to get a new Shaharot. And I think it's going to be great because it's Shaharot. I'm not sure how they're going to make him any simpler though, because they kind of just made it so that you're next to guaranteed to use a Stride Skill every single turn. But you know, this is Dark Irregulars. We're gods. Believe in us. So the next thing that's going to get support is Gear Chronicle. Now I think this is self-explanatory. Not only does the main character use the clan, I can't believe he just did. Anyways, not only does the main character use it, but he's also been completely slapped twice. No, once. Either way, he lost in the first episode. He's definitely getting a new card. Probably a new Chrono Jet At least if he's not getting it soon, he's definitely gonna get it at some point. Like this is kind of this self. It's like actually no. Now that I think about it, Gear Chronicle might just be shafted. Surprisingly.
Why do you say that?
Because they recently got new support before GBT 13. They got something in GBT 12. So they might be shafted if they even get something from the support. And actually, Pale Moon is just a guess. It's not even something I can guarantee. Anyways, yeah, but if they don't get shafted, probably a new Chrono Jet, obviously a new Grade 4 because that's all Gear Chronicle cares about is just Grade 4s. Moving on is I said Gear Chronicle, Dark Irregulars. Okay, the next clan I think is gonna get support is Shadow Paladin. Now this clan I think is gonna get something great because one of the main characters who use Shadow Paladins has been itching for a card fight throughout the entire season lately, and I think he's gonna have something crazy coming up. I already have like a prediction card and everything. It's gonna be called Dark Dragon Drag Ruler Blaster Diablo, because in the past he uses cards like Phantom Blaster Diablo and Spectral Blaster Diablo, which followed what he used to use in the past seasons. That's Grade 4s. So I think they're gonna do that with the third season card he used, which was Drag Ruler Phantom, which would go with Drag Ruler Blaster Diablo. And it would have something around something like his skill, like they did with the other two cards. Like how Phantom Blaster Overlord could retire 3 units. Well, Phantom Blaster Dragon retires 3 units and gain like a 5,000 power and +1 critical. Actually, 10,000 power and +1 critical. Phantom Blaster Diablo also does the same thing. You flip one card from the G zone up, retire 3 units, and he gains 10,000. And if there's 2 cards placed up in the G zone, 10,000 power and +1 critical. And he also gained an extra effect, which was when you use the retired 3 thing, your opponent has to retire 2 units, or they can't guard with cards in their hand. That's ridiculous, but I love it. And then with Spectral Blaster, he restood, and Spectral Blaster Diablo also restood. Actually, it's Spectral Duke's Dragon, but you know, I like Spectral Blaster Diablo better. It sounds cool and looks cooler. Moving on, I think Dragula is going to do what he did in his season, which was deal damage without having to attack, and then gain a 10,000 power increase. But it's just kind of obvious at this point. I mean, if he doesn't get support, I'm a little disappointed in Bushy Road. Then again, it's also expected from you, so I'm not going to be that surprised. Don't laugh, Phoenix. You know it's true.
Hey, I'm just listening.
Okay. And then the next clan. So I think most of the stuff that Shadow Paladin's gonna get is gonna be from Diablos. Maybe some minor Luard stuff, but Luard got some pretty crazy stuff in GBT 12. So I don't think he's gonna get anything insane. Not at all. No. You Luard players need to calm down. You got some good stuff last time. You need to slow it down.
Hey, it's not them, it's Raven.
No. But I think it's just I just want to make sure I crush their hopes before they have any like ideas.
Wow.
I mean, my hopes were crushed when Blade Wings didn't get anything in GBT 11. No, Amon's get stuff. Screw you, Amon players. I'm kidding. You guys are awesome. Moving on.
Or are they?
I don't know. I don't go to tournaments. I just make predictions. I'm also a trustable site, guys. I'm a trustable source. I'm trustable.
He has the inside sources.
I have the inside sources. All right. So the next clan that I mentioned was Royal Paladins. Now, Xian got slapped twice. No, once. He got slapped once. And seeing as he not only did the thing in episode 8.
He's looking it up.
I'm making sure about something, just to make sure I'm right. Episode 7, yeah. In episode 7, he almost kind of just accepted everything. He's like, I need to go stronger, blah, blah, blah. There's definitely going to be a new op mile. I'm not sure he's going to get major support, but I can see it. And I know it's not going to be any Blaster Blade support because Blaster Blade, again, got some pretty ridiculous stuff. And I think GPT 12, if I'm not mistaken. I'm looking it up. Yeah, GPT-11 is when Blaster Blade got some ridiculous stuff, and I think he's doing really well in the meta right now. If he hasn't, you guys need to do better. Like, come on, like this is ridiculous stuff he got. Did you just shake your head?
Yeah.
Hold on.
I'm saying, Mister, I don't go to tournaments. You can't say anything.
Hey, in my defense,
Yeah.
there's no tournaments near me.
Oh, move somewhere.
Hey, guess what? Wait, guess what? Shut up. Okay. But no, seriously though, I don't think Blaster Blade's gonna get any support. He got some really good stuff last time, and I was almost kind of guaranteed to get stuff. But not only just character stuff, but there's gonna be a new Asa in the next set. Well, not next set, in the next extra booster, because there's also like nation stuff. I'm gonna explain this to Phoenix real quickly. There's some nation stuff that nations are getting.
So I mean, as in like universal cards.
Yeah, for a certain nation and a certain clan in that nation. Well, a certain clan, since it's all nation clans. So Asa's getting a new, maybe grade 3. He's probably gonna be grade 3, and I think Altmile is gonna be in the same case, because if he doesn't get a new grade 3, that doesn't make any sense. So yeah, I think Royal Paladin's gonna get some stuff in this set, because there's also the Xerath Dragons of Dark Zone and United Sanctuary, but that's where Genesis is gonna come in, because I think there's gonna be a new Fenrir. It's gonna happen, guys. We all know Soma's gonna be the main villain again, except not as Soma, but as Fenrir. And we're gonna see a new Fenrir. We're all gonna get hyped. Yes, this is my one. This is one of the few. This and the Blade Wings things are the two things that are just a little bit of false hopes.
It's always good to have false hope.
Then again, with my luck, it's probably gonna happen.
Yeah,
He said, obviously. But no, I mean, Fenrir got some pretty crappy support in GPT-11, and I think he deserves better, because that new Fenrir in GPT-11 was garbage. That, and a lot of people have been asking for Shoma and Fenrir to come back, and I think this is about a good time to bring them back.
Bring him back. Bring him.
With some new Fenrir support, and don't listen to him, he's insane, as I said.
I'm sorry, I can't add.
No, he's insane. Don't listen to him. Stop talking. Stop. Okay, I'm just kidding though. But really though, I think Fenrir's gonna get more support. If Shoma does come back and he doesn't become the main villain, I think they're gonna do the same thing they did with Kanzaki and Claret Sword, where they're just gonna have like one dedicated episode on showing the new Claret Sword and the new Claret Sword support. So yeah, they could do that too, but I don't think people will want that. And what else did I say? Pale Moon, I think there's gonna be some Lukier support. Silver Thorns, waifu lovers.
Waifu lovers.
Arise. I'll just show you. I'm explaining more stuff. I'm explaining the waifu wars of Vanguard to this nerd.
Is he new?
Yeah. Waifu.
Okay, I see. I see people out here. I can respect that.
So yeah, maybe some Silverthorn support. Then again, if they don't give Pale Moon something now, they're probably gonna do it in another extra booster like they always do, where they do Pale Moon and Grand Blue. Because Pale Moon also, both Pale Moon and Grand Blue got something, even though it was promo cards, but they still got something pretty nice, especially Pale Moon. That's a ridiculous card. Sorry, got sidetracked. But yeah, what?
Nothing.
Actually, no. Maybe it could be just both Pale Moon and Grand Blue, because it doesn't have to be everything that. Actually, no. I'll get to that later. Sorry, Phoenix. I didn't mean to hit you.
Ow. You killed me.
So yeah, I think Pale Moon's gonna get support, and Silverthorn. Maybe a new Harry. I doubt it. But hey, it's always possible. What's that another clan I mentioned?
Yes.
There's gonna be one for Stargate. I guess Grand Blue will also be part of the list. I mean, they haven't gotten anything. Actually, now that I think about it, never mind the Pale Moon and Grand Blue stuff. They're probably gonna get an extra booster for those two.
Right. Wait. Most of the actually name has been on that.
So what?
Most of the people you've named have mostly been darker kind of cards. Why would it be something like the Grand Blue side?
But like, why wouldn't the Grand Blue get support in this? Is that what you're saying? Because what I've noticed in a trend with Pale Moon and Grand Blue, that they usually release stuff for these guys lately, and stuff like extra boost. Wait, maybe they do stuff from booster set. No, yeah, they haven't gotten anything from a booster set since GPT 8.
Which, okay, but still, I think they might get something.
I mean, they might, but it's just like, I don't know. They might be waiting for Fighters Collection with all this, and which kind of makes me think the Blade Wings are gonna be into Fighter Collection.
Would it be that they're not well liked in the series, or is it just they're powerful enough that they don't need a booster?
It could be a little bit of both, actually. Well, no, there's probably just they're powerful enough that they don't need a booster. But I doubt it because this thing came up, this extra booster came out around the next era. Yeah, this wasn't too far away. I mean, they might get support, but they're definitely gonna get shafted. I'm kidding, guys. I don't know. Then again, they did a pretty good job with all kinds of stuff for Spike. Well, actually, no, they did a pretty good job with Spike Brothers too. And last set, yeah, actually, you know what? There might not be a Shafted clan. Who knows? I don't really have any idea what they're gonna do for Pale Moon and Grand Blue, but my guess for Pale Moon is Lukier, Silverthorn, and Harry, and my guess for Grand Blue is 7 Seas and Night Rose. And I think that's it. I think that might be all my predictions. It's a pretty short one because I don't really have much for Gear Chronicle, mostly because I don't care about Gear Chronicle. No offense to you players, but your clan's annoying.
Oh, compared to Soul Torch.
No, that is beautiful. That is art, okay? That is art. That is art. You are the guy. You are the guy who doesn't play the game. Shut up.
Your Vanguard turns into a deck. Yes, you just constantly
silence yourself.
Slide over.
He's insane, guys.
You have cards and when effects happen, we have 26 of them.